Let's talk about order of operations. So many of you have ever heard of PEMDAS. PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay, this is the order you're going to solve basic math problems. So you always look to see if there's parentheses. Once you have no parentheses, you look to see if there's exponents. Then you look to see if there's any multiplication and division, and you always work your way left to right. After you have no more multiplication and division, you do addition and subtraction. Again, always working from left to right. I have a few different types of problems for you that we're going to work on today. Some easy and some a little more difficult. So you always look to see, in this first problem here, do I have parentheses? No. Do I have exponents? No. I have multiplication. You never know where to start. Always start on your left and work your way. So we're going to go 2 times 3 is 6. Whatever you do not use, we're not using this 3, we're going to bring it down. Okay, and then you're going to say 6 times 3 is 18, and that would be your final answer because there's no more operations. In the next problem, problem 2, you have multiplication and addition. Well, if you notice in your PEMDAS, multiplication comes first, so that's what you're going to solve. So 2 times 8 is 16, and again, we didn't use that plus 5, so we bring it down. Since we still have an add, subtract, multiply, or divide, we can continue to go saying 16 plus 5, which is 21, and that would be your answer for that problem. Here in the third problem, you have subtraction and division. Well, if you look in your PEMDAS, division comes first, so you're going to say, what is 20 divided by 2? And we know that's 10. We didn't bring or use this 32 minus, so we're also going to bring that down. You think to yourself, what is 32 minus 10? And you say 22, and that's your answer. And this last one, problem number 4, you have addition and multiplication. We know multiplication comes first. We did not use the 3 plus, so we bring it down, and 2 times 8 is 16. You continue to solve, and you have 19, which would be your answer. Let's make these problems a little more difficult. I'm going to continue to write PEMDAS just so we know what to follow. In problem 1 here, you have 2 addition signs and a multiplication. Even though the multiplication is on the inside, you're going to do that first. So bring down what you didn't use, and then do the multiplication. 4 times 2 is 8. So now since we have 2 addition signs, what we're going to do is just work left to right. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Since we didn't use the plus 3, we bring that down, and that's 13. The second problem actually has parentheses in it. So even though we have a multiplication symbol here at the end, we have parentheses, and you always do what is inside there first. So we're going to bring down what we didn't use and say, what is 7 minus 2? And we know that's 5. So now we have multiplication, and so now you're going to multiply that 5 by 2. So bring down what you didn't use and multiply 5 times 2. And what's 11 plus 10 is 21. Here you have a lot of things in parentheses, and then you have an exponent. So we're going to simplify what's in the parentheses first. So we have 11 minus 4 times 2, which is 8. And then you still continue because there's still operations inside the parentheses. So then you do 11 minus 8. And I don't know what that sound was if you could hear it. Then you do 11 minus 8, which is 3. And then 3 squared, which would be 9. And 9 is your answer. In the last problem, problem 4, you only have division and multiplication. And remember we said if you have either of these, you always work left to right. Okay, so even though multiplication comes before division, you still are going to work left to right. So you're going to do 100 divided by 2 first, which 100 divided by 2 is 50. And then you're still going to work left to right. 50 divided by 5 is 10. And now, even though multiplication is first in PEMDAS, you're going to perform it last here because you can put division before multiplication, and that would be 20. So I hope this helped. Have a great day.